this second installment.
This is going to be how we're going to hang this track, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. So first steps, we're going to need to find a stud, the stringer.
Stringer. And what are you going to use for that?
We're going to use a stud finder. As we've come to find out, it doesn't fucking work here.
Nope.
Hopefully it'll find the stringer.
I'm sure it'll find the stringer.
Painter's tape. We're going to use this to map, just like we've done in previous videos.
Mm-hmm.
So we can
swear by this.
Yeah, we can draw on the ceiling and not have any marks left over. It's very effective. Marker, pencil, pen, whatever the fuck you want to use. I don't give a shit. And a tape measure. So,
and a ladder, which is off screen at the moment, but
you're gonna need that ladder. Yeah. So, what I want to mention first and foremost is don't measure from one side of the garage to the other and split the difference. It's not always the case where the garage door is centered to the room. You might be an inch or two to the left, an inch or fucking 5 to the right. Don't do that. We're gonna measure from one wall to the center of the garage door, and that's what's gonna give our center mark for the ceiling. Will it be perfect? Probably not. But the good news is, with that L bracket, is that there are plenty of holes to move 1 inch to the left, 1 inch to the right, and that's gonna save our life. I promise you.
Okay.
We can also, after the holes are drilled for the L bracket, we could also move the track 1 inch to the left, 1 inch to the right. Again, it's not going to be a big deal. It's one of those things that you just kind of run into and you have to kind of do fucking spur of the moment kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate to say it because I'm fucking...
Now, my question would be, why wouldn't you measure the garage door itself to find the center?
Garage door where?
From the end of the garage door to the end of the garage door.
Well, because we still need the center mark on the ceiling.
Okay.
So the right side of the track could be 8 inches from the wall, and on the left side could be 5 inches from the wall. You just don't know that.
Okay.
And that's what I kind of ran into in my own garage when I hung mine, was that the center of the garage at the front was not the center of the garage in the back, if that makes any sense.
Okay, gotcha.
Walls are wonky, things move back and forth.
With the building settling in and the whole nine.
I wouldn't even say the building's settling in. I would say that sometimes the walls just aren't centered to your garage door.
Okay.
Itself, especially if you have a double garage door. You're not going to get that center mark.
Okay.
So we're going to go from one wall to the center of the garage door in the up position, because that's going to give us our closest to where we need it to be.
Okay.
And we're going to kind of hope for the best. Worst case scenario, we can always move the track 1 inch to the left, 1 inch to the right.
Okay.
And kind of key it in from there. But it'll work, I promise.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
It's kind of what you have to do. Unfortunately, there's just no... I don't personally know any better way to get the zero mark outside of using a very expensive laser.
Okay.
And I don't have one. I'm sure anybody who's watching our videos probably doesn't have one. Otherwise...
I definitely don't have one.
Otherwise, they're fucking building homes.
Yeah.
Okay? And don't need to watch this. I'm just saying, like, I'm throwing it out there.
Hey.
Like, I don't... If any of you want to purchase that particular kind of laser level for me, I'm fucking in.
There you go.
I'll take it, is what I'm saying.
There you go. Alright. So, that's the next part.
Yeah. When we come back, we're going to show you exactly how to find your stringers. We're going to put the tape up. We're going to mark it. We're going to draw a line. We're going to put our L bracket up. We're going to cut that. We have our bracket on the garage door opener itself is 10 inches. I'd like to go 20 inches on the L bracket. That'll allow us to do some angles if we need the angles. If we need them or not, I don't know. Just more support.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I was a little confused. Didn't know what that was for.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a couple extra inches on the initial track.
Mm-hmm.
Basically what's gonna happen is when we open up the garage door, if there's any wobble in the motor, we're gonna want that extra couple inches to put some angles,
Okay.
some angle cuts,
Okay.
and we're gonna have to bolt those in. That's
Okay.
gonna keep it nice and steady. It won't allow the motor to rock. Not that it
Gotcha.
should, but if it happens, it'll allow for it. And most of you who have ever seen a garage door opener will have a couple extra inches on both sides just to allow for that.
All right.
Completely normal.
So when we come back, you'll see the process.
All right, welcome to the fucking ceiling. This is where we're at. Like I said, we had these wires kind of already in there from pre-construction. We're gonna cut most of this shit off because it's fucking way too much. If you have a Lennar, chances are they did a shitty enough job so you can actually see where the stringers are and not have to use a stud finder, but we're gonna do the whole process for you just so you can see how it's done. We have power here. Brian, at some point or another, I vote we take this single out and move it to a duplex so you can have some extra power.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. You can actually install a ceiling fan or something right off of this. That'll be nice if that's what you're into.
Yep.
We'll go from there. But because power's here, we know that it's attached to something, so there is a stringer right here.
And
All right.
you can actually see it.
And you can actually, well, in our house, you can actually see it. If you can't see it in yours, we're going to use a stud finder. We're going to show you how it works. All right? And Brian and I are going to switch spots, and that's what we're going to do. Greg, you have tape? Take first?
Take first.
Take first?
Why take?
Why not?
Don't know. After you.
So, yep. So put a tape mark from there to there.
From where to where?
I got you if you fall.
I hope so.
That's a line. I'm not catching you.
See? People? See what you deal with?
I'm going to turn the camera and
From where to where?
we're going to laugh at you. Yeah, keep going a little bit.
On the stringer?
Yep, on the stringer. Come right up to the outlet, if you will.
I am on the stringer, right? I can't really see it from here.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Nope, back. Right, up into the outside of the, nope, other side. Yep, right to the outside of the cover. Should be good. Very nice.
Stop right here.
No, keep going. All the way across. And give it 5 inches and cut it. There you go, cut it. And then do just one more pass on the other side.
This side?
Yep,
On this side?
yep.
Okay.
But overlap it a little bit so we can draw and be free.
Gotcha.
That was a fucking terrible line, Brian.
It was horrible. I do need more. Made it look like I didn't pass lines in school.
Your mother ever buy you a coloring book?
Yep.
Doesn't show.
It's okay. Well, I ran out of tape.
Hey, you're good. Definitely plenty of room there.
All right.
Definitely plenty. It's a new industry term.
Definitely plenty.
Definitely plenty.
Now, what are we doing this tape line for exactly?
Well, this is so we can draw fucking lines.
Okay.
It's gonna be important.
All right. Now we need a tape measure now, or?
Nope. We're gonna take our handy dandy stud finder that obviously doesn't fucking work on me for some goddamn reason.
Cause you ain't no fucking stud.
Oh, fuck me then. I don't know. All right, put it up to the ceiling. Click the button. Move yourself over. Mark the center. Got it there? Great. Do the same thing over here. Well, that's not great. Right there. Looks pretty fucking straight to me. I don't know, I've been drinking all fucking day. Take a nice straight edge. Go from one dot to the other dot. It helps if you have somebody holding it.
Need a hand?
No, fuck me. I'll do it myself. Alright. That's good. Good. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Alright. So, like I said, we're going to measure from one side of the garage to the center of the door. We're going to go kind of approximate. And I would say fucking 60 inches, 5 feet is dead on balls. It's an industry term. Alright? 5 feet. Looks good to me. So, we're going to go ahead and put this up here. And we're going to mark 5 feet, which is literally right here. Good. Make that line known. And that's our center, right here. Okay, that's going to come into play right after we cut our L bracket. We're going to show you exactly how to do that as soon as I get down this fucking ladder. Alright guys, so we have 20 inches. That's what we wanted, that's what we need, 20 inches. Gives us plenty of space. It's only 10 inches on the motor bracket, so that'll give us 5 inches of kind of maneuverability and play with. So, good enough, I'd say. We can go bigger if you want.
No.
No?
Whatever you say, buddy.
I think it's good. Really?
Yeah.
Enough fucking noise there, huh?
Yeah. Make sure we close the garage down so we don't kind of disturb the neighbors.
So now looking at it, I kind of feel like I want to go bigger.
Why?
I feel like I want to go 30 inches.
Why?
Because if it's 10 inches, let's say, that's 10 inches, that's not actually giving us much wiggle room at all. You know what I mean?
Are you going to cut 2 of these?
No, we're only cutting one.
Okay.
It's going to be a single drop. Kind of feel like I want to go 30.
Okay. Well, let's go 30.
Let's go 30.
You're a pro.
Alright.
So, let's go 30. Did you measure it?
No, but we'll clean that mark off later.
Yeah, because you don't want to accidentally cut that one.
Alright. So 30 inches, that gives us 10 inches on each side, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that better. All right, man, cut this shit out.
Yeah, no, not doing that.
No?
No, not doing that. Again, know your limitations. Know what you're comfortable doing.
Okay.
And what you're not.
So we
I
have
think it's no joke. You see, there's no guard on this thing.
we have an angle grinder,
Okay.
metal blade,
Mm-hmm.
no eye protection,
Mm-hmm.
no guard.
Mm-hmm. Don't do this at home.
Whatever.
So we're gonna do it, but don't you do this at home. What is you doing there?
Well, calm the fuck down and I'll tell you. See? You try to rush somebody.
No, just ask me questions. People want to know.
All right, sugar tits, come on in. Here's what we did. We got 30 inches. We went a little bit bigger. So I first started at 20. I didn't think that was big enough. We're gonna go 30. I like 30. What's half of 30? 15. That hole right there. What does that mean for us? We're gonna put this mark right here at 15 on our center mark right there. And that's gonna tell us where we need to put our other holes.
Alright.
It's fucking fancy, right?
Pretty fancy to me.
It's not really fancy. It's probably the dumbest way we could do this. All right, so 15, 30, 30 divided by 4. I don't know, I've been drinking. I don't know.
30 divided by 2 is how much?
15, 7.5.
There you go. Well, you know, if you watched our previous videos, you would know that he already said he's not great at math. Okay.
I'm a little tired of your shit, Brian.
Hey, it wasn't me just asking me what the 30 was.
Seven and a half, right?
Yes.
Hi guys, we're back at the ceiling. So if you're following along with us, absolutely wear flip-flops on a ladder, have a beer in your hand.
Definitely not.
Or don't, I don't give a shit either.
Well, we do.
Safety third as far as I'm concerned. We have our L bracket, right? We have our center mark. We did that earlier. Easy enough, right? On our L bracket, we have our marks where we want our holes to go. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking simple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, and we're going to put this up to the ceiling, right on our center mark. Put it right on our line. Very nice. Mark it. Mark it. Mark. And mark. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now when we come back, we're going to take a very tiny drill bit and we're going to drill it just to make sure that we actually got the stud. Stud finder is not always perfect. Obviously it doesn't pick up me, so it's flawed. That's all I'm saying. We're going to take a little tiny drill bit, we're going to drill into each of these crosshairs and make sure that we have a good bite. And we'll know that we're going to go through the drywall, and if we hit wood, you're good to go. If you don't hit wood, start again. Get a new piece of tape, draw new lines. Shit happens. Stud finders, they're not always perfect. I can't say that enough. Alright? Alright team, welcome back. So, as you've been following along, we have our marks on the ceiling where we need to drill our tester hole. A little tiny drill bit. Not enough to make your woman orgasm, but enough to do the job. No? It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean.
I hear you.
Alright. And you hear that? That means that you got it. So we're good there. We're good there. Good there. And good there. It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful thing.
We lucked out.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, I'm back. Yep. So we got 4 good holes. Usually I'm happy with 1.
Any more than 1, you might be in trouble.
Moving on. It's time to take this tape down. It served its purpose. We got our lines, we got our holes. This is a really fucking strong tape. You paid a lot of money for this. This is frog tape.
Yep.
This is why we use the blue tape. Shittier.
Frog tape is better than these.
This will probably take the whole fucking ceiling down with it. Thank you, Lennar. Alright. I feel like your ceiling just came on my face. I'm a spitter.
My ass getting cut.
Oh my god. Good stuff. Alright, we need some bolts. Time for bolts.
Alright.
Who's ready for bolts?
I'm ready for bolts.
You ready for a bolt? I'm ready for a beer.
Ready for a beer?
We still have any of those?
Got it coming.
Alright. Alright. Got our bolts in. Hopefully they line up. I'm sure they will. That's a fucking drill.
Yeah. You got the fuel. Yeah.
I got that fuel, baby! Alright, so some of you might have been asking why we left so much extra space on the track on the ceiling. I'm going to show you why. We're going to do some angle mounts. This is going to keep the motor from shifting left and right as the door opens or getting, off whack. We don't want any of that shit. So we're going to put some angles. We measured it out. We have 1 foot between both of the end holes, and that's exactly what we want. We're getting our mounts installed. So these are going to be our drop downs. I'll show you exactly how this works in just a second, as soon as I can get this the fuck out. Brian had to buy the world's longest fucking screws.
Yeah, smallest size they had.
Well. Okay, can I have the impact?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Good. 5 inches over. Bring this to right here. That's what we want. Thank you. Doing a washer, doing a nut. Oh, nothing like getting a nut off.
It's not the kind you want.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are too good to me.
Got you, my brother.
Okay. That's that. You'll take that.